Yeah, greetings, ladies and gentlemen, to an exciting session zero with wonderful, wonderful people. God damn it, I just realized I forgot to put your names in the session zero thing.
No.
But yes, please introduce yourselves. While this is very scuff, I know. Shut up. Shut up. Please introduce yourselves while I fix what I should have done before. Shut up. Start with Maris.
Who's going first? Okay, me. Hi, I'm Maris. I'm
There's double.
moderator here on Massive's channel because he forced me to do it. Help! And
That's
also
usually how it goes.
a bit viewer, and I'm so happy to have the chance to play with him in this one shot today.
You're so sweet. Right, puzzles.
Hi guys, my name is Puzzles. I'm really excited to play some D&D today.
Some durs and durs, yes.
some D.
Woo!
D&D.
Puzzles! Woo!
Yeah. Thank you. Did I hear an encore?
Woo!
My name's Puzzles.
Yes, your name is Puzzles. But what is your name?
Oh, heck.
I believe it's Puzzles. All right.
It is.
All right. Seg, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Seg. I like to redeem speak Portuguese on Massive.
Can't even say the name
Yeah?
the name of the language properly. You
Sorry.
dunce.
Sorry. And I'm really excited to play today. There we go. Thank you, RB, for redeeming it instead of me today.
Oh, no problem.
And we have the lovely Raining Blades.
That's not Portuguese. Massive.
Yeah, you just RB, you just wasted 800 points because I'm not gonna do it. Oh no!
Hey everyone, I'm Blades. I'm one of Massive's players in his Telly Misfits campaign.
Yeah.
And I'm very disappointed that I wasted 800 points.
Oh no, that's one less hero point that you're gonna get. Okay. Raining Blades. There we go. Now your names are in the thing. Cause I forgot. I apologies. Oh shit! Melon! Sweetness! Thank you for the 50 bits. You're lovely, you're wonderful, you're an amazing person, and I adore you. Thank you so much, and have a good lurk. Yes. In the meantime, I can actually just give us some music, I believe. Just in the background, just to be nice. There we go.
Ooh.
Can you actually hear the anarchic. I can't. Words. Next. Hi. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. All right, so we're here for session zero. That's what we're going to follow. Next. Hi. Welcome. So I'm going to start out by reading a little blurb about the place you are going to be playing in, and then we'll carry on from there. So, this little one shot of ours will be set in one of the many branches of the Elohim, the World Tree. Each branch is a world in of itself, with its own people, continents, oceans, and all that good stuff. While a long time ago the branches were independent of one another, never interacting, never joining.
Oh, welcome everyone. Hi, welcome to my stream. My name is Puzzles, and I'm a cartoon wizard, and today I'm going to be doing some art. I'm glad you guys can make it today.
Right.
I'm going to be finishing up the raffle winner from yesterday, and then I'm going
Why
to
do I have puzzles? Oh! Okay, that was weird. So on stream, you guys will probably hear puzzles because I opened her page and I had her video, and I found it very weird. So I am so sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. Yeah. Sorry, Puzzles.
It's okay.
This is so scuffed. I love this. Anyway, where was I? Okay. Well, a long time ago, the branches were independent, never interacting with each other. There was a great event called the binding, creating points where some branches would connect with one another. These points became hubs of civilization, where, well, the cities in those points began to flourish. The hubs became towns, then cities, then massive metropolises called bridge cities. You lot live in one such bridge city called Tengoku. This city was heavily influenced by the culture that already existed there when the binding happened. In this case, it was a city of Oni and humans, heavily inspired on what we know in our mundane world as Japan. So, this city is called Tengoku. It's large, huge metropolis, tall buildings, overpopulations, tons of problems. Tengoku means heaven, and a lot of people call this name very ironic. In Tengoku, there are multiple criminal syndicates and organizations, but also various other groups, including 3 different colleges, libraries, guilds, and so on. If you look for it, you'll likely find it in this place. Alright? At this point, I wish to ask if any of you have any questions regarding the setting that you want to ask.
I mean,
Yes.
at least in a.
Oh, shit. Sorry. One thing. I didn't notice. Cello, hi. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. I hope Dream Daddy was awesome, and I hope you got a lot of those hot daddies. Thank you so much for the raid, sweetheart. Sorry. Maris, go ahead.
Yeah, just interested in how the city in an overarching, simplified way is governed. So I get, I don't know, a little bit of a lore dump.
Well, I'm not going to give you a full lore dump. I'll save that for
you can.
actual
You can.
session. But
Yeah.
the city itself used to be a city of Oni. Oni are this world's usually my settings don't have orcs. What we have are Oni, which Braining Blades knows very well because he plays one. But this version of Oni or of orcs are Oni. They are red-skinned, big, strong. They have 1 or 2 horns. They're different kinds. It's not really that important. But some of them are blue-skinned. They are very rare. But these Oni have what it's called this very specific culture that is very akin to a mix between Japanese and Chinese culture. So it doesn't mean you guys are going to have this culture. It just means Tengoku is based on this culture itself. You guys can actually come from different branches. That's why there's so many different races interacting in this place, because this is a place where all different well, not all, but several different branches combine, allowing for the travel between worlds. So that's why you won't have to have this Oni culture. But when the binding happened, this became one of the bridge cities. So the culture, while it has influences from all the other people that travel here and come live here of other different races, the Oni themselves are very they have very strong cultural ties, and they have a very strong cultural attachment to their culture. So you'll find that the Oni, they preserve their culture. That's why the architecture in this place, you'll always find that it has a lot of Japanese and Chinese influences.
So are there like different like not segregation and like in the sense of like how you have in different towns, like you have like Chinatowns or more different culture areas. Is it like that, or is it kind of all Japanese kind of culture and the other cultures just live in that sort of like architecture
Yes.
or areas?
It's mostly the Japanese Chinese kind of culture, and everyone else lives around it. But there are essentially 5 districts in this city. Usually people they each have their own names, but usually people just call them the North, East, West, and South districts. These districts are all very unique and governed by their own kind of internal politics and also cultures. For example, Melon, thank you for the 10 bits and have a good sleep. For example, the northern district is where a lot of the rich folk live, and a lot of the rich people that come to Tengoku aren't actually from Tengoku. They are from other branches that wanted to live in this bridge city. What happened is a lot of the north has more of a mix of cultures, and it's more of the posh part of town. While if you go to the south, which is the by the docks and whatnot, there's a lot of crime, and there's a lot of dissatisfied humans and oni that do not like the takeover that as they see it. So it's you could say that the culture is stronger. The original culture is stronger in that area. So it does change from different places, but the general feel of it will be the same culture with just some nuances. Any other questions?
Not that I can think of right now, particularly.
All right. Zach, you got questions, or are you good?
No questions.
Okay, right. I just want to point this out. Never be afraid to interrupt me and ask questions. Never be afraid to ask questions themselves. I love talk. As you probably noticed, I loved talking my ass out of about lore and cities and games.
That's why you're a
Massive.
DM.
That's the problem.
Yes.
We can't ask you a question if you never stop talking.
Dang.
Oh, that's fire.
Well, you know what? I like.
Oh
listening,
shit.
So
I'm losing my moderator status. Goodbye, world. Goodbye.
What are you gonna say, Puzzle? Sorry.
oh, I said I'm a good listener. So as long as you're talking, spilling that mad lore, I'm down for it. Honestly.
Ain't
Oh,
that
yeah.
wonderful?
Oh yeah, ain't
All
that?
right. All right. All right. So, quick questions then for everyone. So, as some of you probably know, D&D is basically built on 3 basic foundations: combat, exploration, and roleplay or social aspect. In this one shot, which of these 3 do you want to focus more, or do you want a more balanced play? What do you want? Because combat is basically just combat, just fighting lots of creatures, action, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. Exploration is exploring the world, exploring the city, exploring rules of the city, and all that stuff. And roleplay is basically talking to people and all that kind of things and stuff and things. So how much of each do you prefer? Do you have a preference or not?
I like exploring a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Combat is nice, but actually, combat can actually be really fun too. Oh gosh.
It's really hard, isn't it?
It can be balanced. You don't have to worry too much about it. It can be a balanced experience.
It's not kiss, marry, kill.
Can I just trust you and like whatever happens, happens?
It's perfectly fine. That's what most
Yeah.
people end up doing anyway.
Okay, then that's what I'll do. But I do like exploration, I think, the most. So if we could do heavier with that, that would be cool. But if not, that's also cool.
All right. The rest of you are of the same opinion?
Yeah, but so far I'm a big fan of of how combat sounds.
All right, all right. Take it. You want more of an actiony, badass, killing things, taking names.
Yes.
Yes, I figured. All right, RB. I'm not even gonna ask you. I don't care what you think.
Oh, that's harsh. Is that 'cause-
I'm kidding, buddy. I am kidding.
Friendship ended with mess.
No, no, no.
I was gonna say, combat and exploration sounds like a good focus, especially since in Tele Misfits, I love RPing, but it's also a very, very RP focused
Yeah,
game.
I go
me, it'd be
hard
fun
for
for one shot.
misfits.
Yeah, so for me, for a one shot, it'd be really cool to like lean more into like the exploration and combat aspects.
That is very fair. That's very fair. So no journeys to the west, I assume.
I mean that's combat. That just it just sucks.
I will say this: if you actually do choose combat, Sag will be the first to die.
That is so true.
All right.
Sacrifice I'm willing to take.
Oh, damn. Wow. Good. All right. So, piggybacking on that, what's the general tone you want from this? You want more of an action adventure type deal, a more dramatic affair? I assume not, but a comedic tone, more lighthearted kind of game. You want a horror themed game? Mystery. I'm gonna assume RB does not want a mystery after everything he went through in the Misfits.
Breaks are nice from themes.
Yeah, in case you haven't seen Talia Misfits, I put my players through the ringer whenever we have an actual campaign. So, yeah. Anyway,
What does that mean? What is through the ringer?
oh,
Pulls out all the stops.
I torture them physically and emotionally. Their characters, at least.
As a DM should.
As a DM should. See, Puzzles understands me. Good. This is good. All right, but do you have a preference for more action adventure-y, more comedic? Do you want no comedy? Do you want something serious? What do you want?
Massive, you know I'm a big horror fan, so
I like horror and comedy. Can we do those two?
that would be perfect.
I can definitely try.
I'm down for for comedy horror.
Oh boy.
Shaun of the Dead type.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right.
I didn't expect it to go in this direction. So it's a horror exploration comedy one shot.
One thing you'll find when you DM for a while is that you should never have expectations for how things are gonna go, because players are gonna screw that up every single time. So
I'm a player now, and I didn't even say anything, and it still happened.
Yeah. All right. So, let's see. Yeah. So those were just the quick questions I wanted to ask in terms of how I'm gonna build the one shot. If you have any preferences, now we're gonna go into characters. So, who here already has an idea of what they want to play? Meaning, who wants to go first?
I do.
Oh, all right. Great.
I'd like to play a water genasi.
Ooh.
Or sorry, not water, wind. A wind genasi.
Wind. Okay.
Yes. I'm not sure what class yet though. I'm stuck between maybe a rogue or a. I've never played a cleric, but I'd like to try it out. Or
Okay.
a monk. Either one of those three.
It's a wide range of things.
Yeah, it's basically me saying I'm indecisive.
All right, all right, all right. So let's go with these points of interest that I usually go through. Might help you choose. So you already have a race. You want to win Nasi. Age. What age should this person be?
I'm gonna say, like 34.
34. All right. So win Ganassi. 34. Wonderful, wonderful. Background. What was their background like? Well, tell me about them
I've
in
been
the
trying
past.
to come up with stuff all day. I'd like to see them as someone who was came from wealth, but was disowned, and thus had to find their own means of making money.
Oh.
Maybe they even resent their upbringing, and are trying to find a way to make money in a way in which their parents never could.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Wouldn't that mean that's something more
Roguish, I guess.
roguish? Either rogue or monk. They're both good for sneakings and doing all that good stuff. Although monks have more focus training, rogues, you know, yeah.
Rogue.
All right, a rogue then.
Probably, actually, no, sorry. Actually, a monk. I said a rogue is kind of just a rogue. So I think I'm actually going to go with monk. I think that'll be a lot of fun, and it'll also be cool because I wanted to kind of make the character just like they're the wind, basically. They're so fast you can't catch them.
That's very good. That's very good.
That's very monk-like.
Yeah, monks do that. Is multiclassing
Exhibit.
allowed? A question from chat: is multiclassing allowed? Yes. However, this one shot.
Your movement speed.
Yeah. This one shot is going to be just level 2 because we do have players that have never played before, have played very little. So we're going to do level 2, which is usually you don't multi-class at level 2 unless you have a very specific idea for something. But it's just so there's not, a ton of difficult abilities that people have to keep in mind. And if we're going for horror, I dare say levels 1 to 4 are usually the best for horror. Because
You're so weak compared to what you could be.
yeah, you can't throw fireballs everywhere, and it's the best.
You're squishy.
Yeah, isn't that lovely?
Oh man, tell me about it. I love being a level 1 wizard.
That's why I never do level 1s. Just for the record, I never do level 1 unless it's a very specific thing, because at level 1, especially like you said, wizard, you're so squishy. A goblin with a knife will kill you in one hit. So, I mean, it's the most level 1 is technically the most realistic if you think about it, but I usually prefer not to go with level 1. All right, so we got a Windnasi, a monk, disowned noble or rich individual. Great. Puzzles. I need 2 things. One is a name.
Oh shucks. That's hard. I'm gonna
What
name him.
is your name?
I'm gonna name. My name is Hurricane.
Hurricane. Nice. Hurricane. Very nice. All right. Hurricane, the Wind Ganassi, a monk, 34 years old, has been disowned. And give me 2 characters from Hurricane's past.
Dang.
Past or
okay.
present? That's up to you.
Past or present? Ooh, that's a hard one because I have to think of other people. I have to think of different people. I'm gonna say he has a younger sister, and
By the
uh
name of.
oh I don't know. Hold on. What's another wind's name?
Gale.
Gale. Perfect. Gale.
There we
Very
go.
Gale. That actually fits real nice.
Ah, there we go. And okay, so he has a younger sister.
Yeah.
And
And his father's name is Twister.
oh, I assume both Gale and Twister are currently still very wealthy.
Yes, they are very wealthy.
All right. Now I do have a question. Is Hurricane, and this is the last question for now, but is Hurricane born, raised, and lives in Tengoku, or is he from outside of the branch in some other branch and came to Tengoku?
He's from outside of the branch.
From outside of the branch. Wonderful. An outsider. All right. How long has he been in Tengoku?
I'd say probably a week.
All right. Ooh, has a lot to learn about this town.
Yeah.
All right. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now we have a Winganasi monk amongst our midst. Now, while everyone is shitposting in Discord, who is the next person that volunteers? Don't all of you come at once, please.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Um,
Let's see.
yeah, what do you need first? That's the question.
Do you have an idea of a race you want to be playing?
Yes,
All right, tell me. Hit me.
a halfling.
Nice.
Why are you laughing?
I love halflings.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought, yeah, halfling.
I love halflings. I do love halflings.
Also have an idea for the class already and a little
Alright.
bit about his character and stuff.
Alright.
It's forming already.
Okay,
Never mind.
okay. That's why we're doing session 0, is for that. So, first of all, age.
I guess somewhere around 330 years or something.
Alright.
So he's
330.
already in the later stages of his life.
Oh, very late stage of his life. He is
Didn't I read 500 is like? Maybe I'm confused.
Actually, in my world, I usually do 350 to 400 years old. But actually, let me say.
Yeah, but something that would equate to like 40 to 45 years old or something.
Oh,
Or in his
okay.
late
Yeah,
30s,
no.
something like that.
Halflings.
If you compare it
Halflings
to
usually
humans.
reach. No, actually, I was completely mistaken. Halflings usually reach. Very rarely do they reach 200 years. So.
Oh yeah, now I see it right now. Yeah.
Okay,
It's like that
so
in the prison book.
I'm
Must
gonna
have been
say about 125.
Okay, fine.
All right, 125 years old. Do you have a class for this old gentleman?
Cleric.
A cleric of. Do you have an
Uh,
idea of what kind of cleric do you
No, I
want to
did
be?
not figure that out yet.
We can get back to it. Don't worry. There's
Something- okay.
several options. All right. So we have a 125-year-old halfling by the name of.
Helim.
Helim.
Yeah. I like that
Helim.
Yes, exactly.
Got it. Anyway, and give me a wee bit of his background. What do you have in mind?
Oh, his actual class background, or like entertainer and stuff, or about his history?
Yeah, a little bit of his history. Tell me
He's
about his past.
he he's a cleric, but it's more like he's like the guy that lived all his life for the common man, and um basically what amounts to missionary work in the outskirts or on the
Oh.
outer branches or something like that. But he now has settled down in the city for quite some time already with his wife, and they're living here for, I don't know, a few years already. So he's already some friends in the neighborhood, and has like his little neighborhood where he's very welcome with the older generation,
All right.
because those people share his views, I guess, and the young ones are always a little bit too brash for him. And he's still slowly adapting to the culture here, and he's not forcing his religious belief onto others, but he's more like only trying to just better the life of everybody around him, so that people are not, if they have issues with
He
friends or
likes to help
family and
out.
stuff like that. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right. That's great. That's wonderful. All right. Let's see. I like the missionary part. I assume something like he's from a wealthy or advanced branch, and he goes to the branches with the less advanced people to help.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I didn't think so far. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
That's
All right.
totally fine, yeah.
Give me two people from his past, just to hand it up.
Yeah, his wife, of course.
Okay. By the name
Which
of?
Nata. They are weird names, I guess. She is she's partially, I guess, the person who changed his life, I would say. Because she was a girl he met on one of those less developed branches, and he fell in love with her.
Okay. And
And
I need a second person.
his son
Ooh.
named Barim. Barim.
Barim. Okay. Helen, Barim, Hinata. Okay. His son. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. So we now have a halfling cleric by the name of Helen, an ex-missionary who now lives in Tengoku. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. So, next person.
I didn't have any idea before of like what my character would be, but I remember creating a character with my teacher in English class before, so I might use that.
That's up to you. That's perfectly fine. So,
So, what do you want to know first? I was looking for the character. I wasn't paying much attention when Mara
you
started.
weren't paying attention.
I remember almost everything. I just didn't listen at the start. Okay.
It's okay.
I'm kidding, Seg. I'm kidding. All right. Give me the race.
Variant Asimar. Yeah.
I'll have to check on the whole variant thing, depending on the rules, because I only use the official books. I'll have to check that out. Do you mean like the Fallen Protector or Scourge, Asimar?
Yes.
Ah, okay, that's what you mean. So there, okay. So it's basically the sub race. Okay, that's what you meant. So what was it? Fallen, Protector, or Scourge?
I don't know how to look at that, but I think it was a Fallen. I
Fallen.
remember.
Ooh, edgy boy. What? Fallen usually are like, imagine like goth style angels.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh no, I should have played that.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It's usually what comes to mind whenever I do that. All
That's
right.
like my only personality trait.
All right. So Asimar usually live up to 160 years. So, Sag, do you have an idea of his age or her age?
I was thinking about like 80.
80. All right. So it's been around for a while. All right. The class would be.
Paladin. That's what I have here.
Well, paladins are always a great match for Asimar. All right, so paladin. What else? What else? What else? What else? Background. Give me a bit of his background.
That's gonna be a tough one.
You got this. What do you got? What comes to mind whenever you think about the character that you want to play? What forged this personality? Is he from outside or from Tengoku?
He's from outside. He is
Outside.
from outside. He was he set on travels when he hit the age of 70, and at the age of 80 he arrived at Tengoku.
Ooh, okay. So he's been there for what, a couple of months, couple of weeks?
For a couple months, like 2.5 months.
Okay. So he's a traveler.
Yes.
Why did he decide to travel?
Because his homeland started to be boring for him, and he wanted to explore more of the world he lives in.
Oh, okay. All right. So Asimar, a fallen Asimar, usually means an Asimar that did not follow what their god basically wanted them to do. It's usually why people fall in terms of Asimar. Do you have any idea what that might have been?
It might have been the whole, as you said about the gods, it might have been that he didn't like when all the people that worship the god did, like the ceremonies and all this stuff. So he just didn't like anything about it and got
Okay.
bored of his own homeland and just went to travel.
Okay. All right. All right. Good. 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 Give me two people from his background.
His father,
All right. His father by the name of
Joe.
Joe. That's perfectly fine. Also, I want to point out, Asimar, they have usually non-Asimar parents because Asimar are usually. It's not like my mother and father was an Asimar, so I became an Asimar. No, it's usually like my mother and father were humans, and something happened, and I became an Asimar. By the grace of God, I gained wings. So, was your father a human, or
Yes.
Okay,
His father was a
and
human.
another person from his background.
His brother,
Ooh, brother. By the name of any name will do. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna type it in chat because that's the name that I see here. The first name I see, and I think it's like Yodel.
Yodel. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, is he also an Asimar?
Yes.
Ooh, that's rare for two people from the same family to become Asimar. Very nice. Yodel. All right, all right. Oh, Oscar. All right. Let's see. I need a name for this fallen Asimar. Almost forget.
I'm trying to think of one.
Think of one away. What do you want me to call you during your session?
Maybe it's Joe Jr.
Oh no. I mean,
Junior Joe,
It's JJ.
JJ.
JJ. Oh no, is this a JoJo? Is this the start of another JoJo manga?
No, no.
Everything's a
Your
JoJo
mama?
reference.
Everything.
49 leaks. Okay, so I think I thought of a name.
All right.
Purol.
Gonna have to write that up for me, buddy. Purol.
I like the name.
All right, Purol. So now we have Purol, the fallen Asima paladin.
Let's go.
And funny enough, so far we have a middle-aged Ganassi, an elderly halfling, and a middle-aged Asimar. Wonderful. All old people. Now, RB, it's your turn.
Yes, I'm trying to.
You knew it was coming. We were having a session.
Oh no, I was thinking. I was definitely thinking based on the party build if I wanted to go like melee or more of a ranged build.
RB, how about you just pick one of the 5,000 characters I know you've made?
That's the issue though, is that there's so many different characters. I have to
Just
possibly
roll for
choose
one
from.
then.
All right.
Spreadsheet 300. Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna go with this one because I think it could be a lot of fun. So I'm going to play a goblin.
All right, so pause everything.
If that's okay as far as alignment goes.
Pause
If not,
everything.
I would-
Pause everything. I want to start out by saying thank you, RB. I love you very much because I adore goblins and nobody ever plays goblins. And thank you. I love goblins. Go on. Please tell me about your goblin.
All right. So this is a goblin that's a fighter, a ranged fighter
Ooh.
character.
All right. So a fighter. How old is this goblin?
Oh, what are your for your settings? What are your age ranges for a goblin?
Goblins tend to reach 50, 60 years old.
Okay, and so like adulthood would be like around.
8 years old.
All right, then I'm gonna say basically 8.
Oh, cool. All of these old people and then the goblin. All right. So, goblin.
You know what? No. I'll do a little bit older. I'll do 12. Let's say 12.
Oh, okay. He's 12 years old. That's fair. It sounds
Better.
so bad. All right. So, 12-year-old goblin. He knows a bit of a thing or two. All
Not
right.
just level 1, but level 2.
Oh shit. He's already far superior to most other goblins
Yeah.
who are
Yeah,
basically
Jesus.
all level 0. All right. So, give me a bit of his background.
Do you need the name first, or you want the background first?
Either's fine.
All right, so this will help explain. I'll go with the background. So basically, this is a goblin that essentially a street urchin. Grew up on the streets. Never had a proper home, and while they are like a fighter as opposed to necessarily a rogue, they did have to resort to a lot of like unsavory jobs, or basically whatever it could take to get food and to live day to day.
Yeah, makes total sense.
Lots of living in the gutters and the streets and trash and everything like that.
As the damn dirty goblin should. All right. Give me a name then.
So the name is Filth.
Filth. Wow. Nice. Nice. Filth the Goblin. I think we have a winner here. I think we have a winner for the first one to die. Anyway, no, that's wonderful. All right, so
Is the winner the one that dies at the end of the one shot?
maybe we'll decide after the deaths.
It's horror, so
That is
I
also
don't know,
fair.
like, I
That
guess
is also
there has to
true.
be only one survivor. I guess is how it's going to work out. If
Oh,
no,
degrees or anything to play off
that's
of.
the one shot where everybody plays a human hexblade.
oh, God, no.
There can be only one Highlander, you know.
Oh God, no, Maris, shut up! Someone will want to do that at one point. I assure you.
Yeah, I do now.
No, no. So I assume he's been in Tengoku all his life.
Yeah, born and raised.
All right. So
Gangsta Goblin.
he's a gangster goblin. All right, give me 2 people from his past or present. Again, it can be either.
Ooh, let's say that there's a I just have to think of names. Let's say Benedict, because that's the first one that came to mind.
Benedict Cumberbatch. I mean Benedict. Too.
Benedict, who is like who's like a local like chef/restaurant owner that takes pity on him and has fed him from time to time.
Okay.
And I just realized I probably thought of that because Eggs Benedict subconsciously.
I mean, it fits. If it works, it works.
I'll say that was intentional.
And
and we'll say Mace, who is a basically I'll say similar sized. So we'll say a halfling that's like a gang leader that like doesn't is always like at odds with him. So he's kind of like a rival of sorts.
ooh, all right. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. So, ooh, hurricane concept. Oh, Puzzles, did you draw that?
Yeah.
Puzzles, you're awesome. He looks
shit.
awesome.
Also, that's the little sister in the corner. I just haven't finished.
Now I need to make halfling concept art, I guess.
That was
my-
so
My concept art would be a
fast.
stick figure. That was really fast.
Yeah, I'm not an
To be fair,
artist, but I
did
will
work
try.
with a little sketch earlier, but I just finished this, whatever this is.
That's pretty
amazing.
awesome.
It's amazing.
Y'all in chat are going to see it when we actually have the session, and it'll be in one of the thumbnail the tokens. But that is pretty freaking awesome. All right,
Oh, no.
so
Hey,
yeah.
I want to draw all of our characters to be on. I don't know.
No.
Whenever I play D&D, I like drawing the squad. I've done it before. I'll do it again.
that is beautiful.
Let's go.
You're awesome. You're freaking awesome. All right, so we have, ladies and gentlemen, we have Hurricane, the Wind Ganassi monk, Helm, the Halfling cleric, Purol, the fallen Asama paladin, and Filth, the goblin fighter. These 4 intrepid adventurers will be facing a horror story wherever we play. So, now, to finish up this round of character creation questioning, I have some fun little questions I'm going to ask each of you. And this is to link each of your characters in some way. I find this is great for whenever we actually play. You at least have something that connects each of you, and how each of your characters perceives one of the others, or 2 of the others at least. So I'm gonna start at random. So I'm gonna say RB with Filth. please tell me, how did Filth meet Helm, the Halfling? And why does Filth get nauseous every time he even smells a healing potion? So, what of this meeting, of how he met Helm, led to him now feeling nauseous every time he even smells a healing potion?
Ooh, and okay, Helm's our cleric, right?
Yes.
Trying to keep things. Okay, so Filth, being a man of the streets and always, kind of getting beaten up or, just trying to make a buy. Basically, one day, Helen met Filth, came across Filth, and was unable to they're out of their spell slots. They didn't really have any like traditional healing, but while Filth was like pretty beaten up and looking pretty nasty, and so out of the kindness of their heart, were able to procure a healing potion for Filth to try and revitalize him. But what they didn't realize was that it wasn't that Filth was like, hurt and injured and like bleeding out and that sort of thing. Filth was just like really, really sick. So after taking it's like when you try and take cough syrup when you're not really sick. So he kind of just took it and then just vomited all over himself. And so now whenever he doesn't really like healing potions, because every single time he just remembers that that horrible sickness he had and all of the that strong odor that accompanied that.
Damn, alright. That's awesome. So now Filth knows Helm because of this botched healing. And it doesn't mean you won't be able to take healing potions. It just means that Filth is not very...
Blood to it. No healing potions. Let's go.
That's up to you. That's up to you. I'm not forbidding it. That is completely up to you. But that's awesome. All right, so we went for Helm. Now, Helm, it's your turn. Helm, tell me, how did Helm meet Hurricane? And why are both of you banned from the Shiranui bar? One of the more... it's one of the richest and more popular bars in the city.
Well, I saw Hurricane getting into a bad situation there.
Mm-hmm.
And basically I took half the blame and tried to peacefully settle that stuff, but the bar owner and everybody there kind of turned against me as well, and because I'm a bit of a rebel in a sense with the rich guys, then I I swung my club in a fit of rage, and so I got banned as well, and I couldn't actually help.
All right.
So you went to go de-escalate the situation, and you just ended up like escalating it threefold.
Yes, that
Yeah,
seems to be
well,
the case.
It's not my fault because they made it personal.
Okay, and Hurricane, what was the initial trouble?
I couldn't pay my tab.
That's fair.
I couldn't, so tried to walk out. So he wasn't throwing himself in a good situation. Not sticking up for the
All right.
You're the new guy in town.
All right. And
That's true.
and considering Hurricane's been here for a week, that happened a couple of days ago. So
Yep.
there we go. All right. So now we're going off to Hurricane. Hurricane, please enlighten us on how you met Purol and why did both of you spend a night in jail?
Coral. That is, sorry, I'm so bad at names.
Pearl is the fallen Asamar paladin.
Okay. Let's see. Why did we go to jail together?
Yeah, how did you meet, and what happened that landed you in jail for one
So-
night?
They're a fallen Asmar. I'm imagining Hurricane kind of being out on the streets because he's broke and doesn't know how to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they accidentally. I don't know. Jail is a big one. How do you get into jail? How do you get into jail?
It was only for one night, so
It's only for one night. Maybe they just got into a scuffle. Maybe they could have just been walking and Hurricane just bumped into
okay.
them without saying anything or just being definitely rude, and maybe a fight came out of it. No, sorry.
That's perfectly fine. Sometimes meetings don't have to be complicated. Sometimes meetings are just two not good people looking at each other and starting a fight.
Two souls in the wind,
Mm-hmm.
destined for violence.
So guards came and arrested everyone, and you both spent a night in jail just to chill out. Alright. And now we have the final one. Purol. Hi. Hi, Fallen
Hi.
Nasimar. Tell me, how did you meet the goblin by the name of Filth? And why do neither of you is allowed by the docks any longer? Well,
Oh, yeah.
at the risk of infuriating the criminal syndicate that deals there.
So you know that Purol is a man of travels,
Mm-hmm.
and when he reached Tengoku, he headed straight for the docks to look at the sea, to look at our islands. If like he can see anything in the if he can see anything from there.
Uh-huh.
Then he saw nothing. He just tried to head back from the docks, and he saw a little goblin. Yeah, he saw a goblin, and the goblin wasn't very nice to him. Uh, First off, he tried to pickpocket Purol from his precious gold coins.
Okay.
So that started a bit of a fight between them two. And they weren't very lucky because there was a few guards on the patrol there. And they saw them fighting over the bag of coins.
Mm-hmm.
And it escalated into a bigger fight because they were both more and more rude to each other. And and the guards had to come in, and it ended up getting them both banned from the docks
Alright.
because they destroyed some stuff that was there, like shops, like fish shops, and other stuff in this area.
Alright. So I'm gonna say, instead of guards, maybe it was just members of the crime syndicate that watches
Yeah.
over and protects this this area. So, by the way, it's called the Gembu Crime Syndicate, and so you had a fight in their territory, and they usually don't like it. Which
Maybe they thought that we stole the gold coins from them, and then we're fighting over our cut.
Ooh. Just typing it down. All right. So, so Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we have Hurricane. No, sorry, we have Filth, the Goblin, who met Helm when Filth was very queasy and sick. Helm gave him a healing potion that definitely didn't help, and he vomited all over himself, creating a nausea whenever he has to deal with potions. We also have Helm, who saw Hurricane being in quite the difficult situation at the bar, not being able to pay his tab. He tried to help, people turned on him, and Helm completely escalated the situation by beating people up with his club. We also have Hurricane, who, being broken homeless, bumped into Purol, and they both started a fight. And finally, Purol was, well, he caught Filth trying to pickpocket him. A fight started. The gang didn't like it. And, well, both of you were quote-unquote banned from the docks at the risk of possibly sleeping with the fishes the next time you show up. So now we have characters, links, and all that good stuff. Also, hi Work, didn't see you there. How you doing? Any questions so far from my players? Regarding the characters, regarding anything at all?
Not that I know of.
All
It's
right.
all good here.
All right. Second Mares.
All good. No questions asked.
Okay. And Mares. Okay, cool. So, now for the last stretch of what we're doing here. You're all in Roll20. As far as I know. Yes. Mares, Seg, Blades, and Puzzles. So, what we're going to do, first of all, I'm going to create characters for each of you. So, let's see. Puzzles. You get a character. I'll give you a character.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. You have a character. Now, let's see. Seg, you have a character.
You get a character, and
You get a character.
and you
Everyone
get a
gets a character. Yeah. Look under your seat. You have a character. All right. RB, you now have a character. And finally, Mares. The wonderful, wonderful Mares. You have a character. There we go. Oh, what was that? What was that? Work! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Puzzles. You lovely, lovely bee.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, work is a sweetheart. He is our resident sweetest of heart and amazing angel. I adore him. I adore him. You're wonderful, Work. All right, so
Work is doing the work.
yes, Work is doing the work definitely. All right, so now we're gonna do one of my favorite parts, which is rolling for stats. This is gonna end so wonderfully. Oh yeah,
I love rolling for stats.
I
So much more. It's so much fun.
Definitely. I can practically feel your excitement.
So do you roll your dice underhanded or overhand?
I roll my dice online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But whenever because whenever I DM, I actually use dice. You guys use the dice roller on Roll20, but I use actual dice, and I do overhand.
It's the way. It's truly, you got to be confident in your throw.
There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So who here wishes to go first?
You know, I was the last one to pick my character, so I'll go first.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. All right, so if I remember correctly, you have to type. Let me check. So R for 6. I think it's R1. Oh, that is definitely not what it should be.
That's something.
I'll get to it. Don't worry. So it's 46. I remember it's something and then 1. I just don't remember what it is. D1?
Like D1, drop 1.
I think it is. Yeah, it is. It is. Good. Ooh, look at that roll. Look at that beautiful roll I did. Okay. So, RB, please type /R for the 6 V1. It's going to be for your first character. All right. So that's a 9. That's a good start. That's a good start. All right. Filth. There we go. Filth. Goblin fighter. All right. So do that 5 more times. You can actually just press up on the key on your keyboard, and it'll automatically give you the. Oh God, those are actually some decent rolls.
Wow.
Wow. So you got a 9, you got a 17, a 13, a 13, a 13, and a 15. Those are some
Chose you to make fun of my first roll. Massive.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So, wow.
Hey, if a goblin's gonna survive, to adulthood, they gotta be pretty tough.
Yeah, he's gonna have to have that 19 dexterity, which is what I'm assuming you're gonna go for.
This is definitely gonna be the
play
here.
All right, so as a goblin, you get +2, so that's 19 dexterity. So I'll change your stats for you for now. Then you can deal with the rest. So where do you want to put the 9? What's your dumb stat?
That's definitely int. Not just because it's int, but because it makes sense for a goblin.
Okay. So Goblin Boyo has 9 intelligence. So the 17 is done. 13.
For 13, I will do. Let's put that into wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. Remember, I think it's.
I get 1 more to Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution, exactly. So whatever you put in Constitution is going to be a level higher. Which is good. So another 13. You got 2 other 13s, so where do you want to put the other 13s?
Here, this will be easier. I'll put the 15 in Constitution for a total of 16, and then the 13s and the rest in Strength and Charisma, I guess.
I will say this. You're a buff-ass goblin.
That's
You got 16 Constitution, 19 Dexterity, and 13 Strength. You are the Goblin King, as far as I'm concerned.
I've never rolled that well when rolling.
Wow, I am quite impressed. All right. Yeah, big con, very big con, especially for a goblin. All right, so who goes next? How about?
I'll go next.
Okay, puzzles.
It's
Tough act to
me.
follow.
It really is.
All right, so in chat, type /R for the 61. or I think hurricane is. I think it's this one.
You said r/. Is it space 4d6?
Yes, sorry, it's space 4d6 one. I forgot to tell you this.
D1.
See, yes, D1.
I was so confused for a second.
I am
Not gonna lie, I was
so
about to roll
sorry.
I was about to roll 4 d61s.
Wow. Yeah, it's /R for. There we go. That's a 15. Now, puzzles. You can actually press up on your arrow key, and it'll show you the last. There we go. Exactly. You can do it 4 more times. Oh no.
Oh man. What a
Oh
roller coaster,
no.
am I right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Okay.
Wonder
So
where that 4 is going.
no. Here's the thing. The 4 automatically becomes a 6 because I don't allow anyone to have under a 6. But you still have a 6.
Yeah.
6 is
Uh,
already bad enough.
oh
It
no.
really is.
Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So you have a -3 to something.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes. All right.
This is perfect. This is perfect.
Okay. So
The
as
Goblin stole all the luck.
yeah, I think so. Okay. So as a monk, you need dexterity and wisdom. Those are your main stats. So where do you want to put them?
I'm probably gonna do. Man, my highest really is a 15 or 2 15s.
Also, work hero points are for actual sessions, not for session 0. Yeah, your highest is 15, but you are an Asimar, correct? So, Ganassi. Yes.
Yeah.
A win Ganassi. So you do get +2 to con and +1 to dexterity, which is pretty good. Which means if you put the 15 in dexterity, you're gonna get it up to 16.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my 15s into dexterity and wisdom.
All right, dexterity
Oh,
and
man.
wisdom.
Really, I'm trying to decide where that 4 is going.
Well, the thing is, in terms of the stats that you need for your class, you're actually pretty all right. The problem is the 6. It's not a 4. It's a 6. Keep that in mind. It's important because a 4 would be a -3. Yeah, so a 6 is a -2. It's not that bad. So where do you want to put it?
Okay, so
Is he a weakling? Is he?
I'm gonna make him.
Yeah.
I want to make him super weak, honestly.
So strength? Or yeah, okay. So he can't lift up a bar of soap. That's interesting.
What? Oh no, he can't. It's true. Wait, he was wealthy all of his life until now, so no one had to pick up anything.
Holy
Everyone
shit,
picked
that
up
makes
stuff for him.
sense. That
So
makes
and that's what- And that's why at the bar he couldn't pick up his
Yeah.
tab.
Yeah.
Ah! No hero points for RB.
So bad.
Yeah, you're gonna start with 0 hero points. Good job, buddy. Ah, cringe.
Oh, that's so good.
That was good. All right.
It was so bad. I loved it.
Yeah. All right, so we still have a 10, a 13, and a 12.
I'm gonna put. Ooh. What am I missing? I got 15, 15. Let's do a 13 for intelligence.
Ooh, all right, so he's learned.
He's
Makes
learned.
sense.
He's learned and a bit wise. Let's put the 12 in charisma
Okay.
because he's a little charismatic.
All right, and the 10 in Constitution becomes a 12 because of the Ganassi feature.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so look at that. The stats are actually pretty good, except for the strength.
super weak.
Don't ask Hurricane to lift any heavy objects. That's about it.
He can only lift using the wind,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and the wind can't lift that much. So
Very fair. All right, so between Mares and Seg, who wants to go next?
I can go.
All right, Seg, take it away. So in chat, type /R for the 6D1.
4061.
So
4 more times, right?
5 more times. That you
Okay.
have 6 stats. 14, 16, 15, 8. I like to see that one.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
I love to see it. Love to see it. All right. So, Steak. Let's see. Your paladin, your Purl, the paladin, the Asamar paladin. There we go. Directly, he is a paladin, level 2. I'll add the Asamar thing. Okay, so first of all, we got some negatives. It's not the end of the world, because as an Asamar, you actually gain +2 to charisma and +1 to strength.
Let's go.
Yeah. So you're a paladin. Paladins, if I'm not mistaken, they use strength and charisma. It's their most used abilities. Strength, usually for hitting stuff, and charisma for their magic. Constitution is also a good thing to have for a paladin, so they can take hits. Do you want an explanation of what each ability does?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, no problem. So strength, I like to use this analogy. So I don't know how good it is to teach people, but strength is your ability to crush a tomato in your hand. Dexterity is your ability to throw a tomato and dodge a tomato. Constitution is your ability to eat a rotten tomato and not get sick. Intelligence is your ability to understand that tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing that even though it is a fruit, you don't put a tomato in a fruit salad. And charisma is your ability to take a fruit salad and sell it to someone. Understood?
Okay, so yes.
Right.
So my character is not very intelligent or wise, so I know where the negatives go now.
All right, you want to put the 8 or 9 in intelligence?
Probably the 9 there.
The 9, all right. And okay, so the 9 is done. What else is he not good at?
He's not very wise.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. All right, so don't count on him for anything that doesn't require using his body, apparently. Wow. All right, so where do you want to put your highest stat? Your 16.
Probably strength.
Okay, so it becomes a 17 because you have +1. All right, so you have the 16, the second highest, 15. Where do you want to put it?
Probably constitution.
Ooh, okay. 15 Constitution. Nice. Let's see. 14 is the last one, and it goes into Charisma. Also
Yes.
good because it becomes a 16. Very, very good. All right. So, oops. Now, finally, we got Helm. Mares. It's your turn to roll.
Yes.
Brick wall, both in mind and body. Work knows what's up. All right. So, Maris, roll that. Okay, not bad. Okay, 11, 14, 15, 12, and 17. No negative stats. Look at that. And you were worried. Yeah, pretty amazing
This is
stats.
the first time that ever happened.
Well, there's a first time for everything. I forgot to ask. What kind of halfling is he? Is he Ghostwise, Lightfoot, or Stout halfling?
Which one was the charisma one?
Lightfoot.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. So, +2 to dexterity, +1 to charisma. Good to know. All right. So, where do you want to put your? As a cleric, you use wisdom. So,
Yeah,
where do you want to put your 17, your highest stat?
wisdom.
I assume so. that was a best.
But thanks for telling me.
Yeah. What about 2 15s?
Do we have someone strong?
I believe Purol is strong.
Oh, I missed that.
But
I guess
Purol is the strength-based character because he's the paladin.
I guess into con and charisma.
Okay, so 15, and the other 15 becomes a 16. So he's very charismatic as a cleric. Oh, that's good. Okay, so now you got a 14. You're missing strength, dexterity, and intelligence.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
That's fine. If you need any help, so you're missing your. So that's a 14, a 12, and an 11. So your dexterity, no matter what you do, you're gonna get a +2 to dexterity. So no matter what you put there, it's gonna bump up one modifier.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if I should put the 14 into dex or into intelligence.
Do you want to be a smart boy or do you want to be a limb and nimble boy? You are old.
So smarter would be better, I guess.
Possibly, yes. 14 in intelligence?
Yeah, 14 into intelligence.
Alright, so now.
The 12 into dex and the 11 into strength.
Okay, a dexterity based cleric. Nice. Alright. And now we have the stats for everyone. See, it wasn't that bad, was it? Right?
Except for the 6.
Except for the
Yeah.
6. Well.
It was a little rough. It was fine. It was like ripping off a band-aid.
I mean, you put it in strength. If nothing else, it's a good place to put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't try to use any strength-based weapons. Or push and pull things. Or carry heavy objects. Or climb things.
Or dangle off a ledge.
Or dangle off a ledge. Oh my god, that is true.
Yeah. No, wait. No, you didn't hear me say anything.
Oh no, I never forget. I never forget these things. Wonderful. It is a good party. Work, it is definitely a good party. Work, when are you gonna hit me up for a D&D game? When are you gonna hit me up? I've told you before. Come on, work. Anyway. Let's see. What else do I need from you lot? I believe that the only thing I need is for a quick question. Who here wants to take care of their character and fill out the rest of their character when until the next session? And who here is going to need basically for me to help them?
I'll
I think
definitely need help.
Yeah. Puzzles, you said something. I didn't understand you.
Oh, sorry. I said I should be good.
You should be
On
good.
my own.
Cool.
Yeah.
RB, I assume you should be good as well.
Yeah, I'll be good.
All right, you'll be a good boy. Don't forget Tuesday we have a session, and it's gonna be into the west again. Haha. Yeah. Maris.
I should be good as well.
All right. So, Seg, while I have you, since you're a paladin, I need to ask you because the others can handle it, and this does not mean you guys can't ask me questions. Throughout the week until we have the session. We're gonna still devise when we're gonna have the session, but
Okay, that's what I was worried about.
oh no, that's we're still gonna talk about it. Don't worry. I'm thinking probably next week, same time as today, or some other day, but around this time. But we'll talk about it. But still, Seg, I'm gonna need you to tell me because as a paladin. Then we're gonna do HP because we are going to roll for HP because I'm an asshole. But first of all, yeah, indeed.
Let fate handle the rest.
I
I'm
like
gonna
that.
roll as well, so don't worry.
Listen. Here's the thing. I like fate leaving it to the hands of fate because it's a one shot, right? If it was like for a long campaign, okay, maybe not roll, but it's a one shot, so let's go with that. So, as a far traveler, Seg, because that's your background, you're a far traveler. You gain insight and perception. Those are the skills you are proficient with.
Ooh.
As a paladin, you gain additional proficiencies. As a paladin, and this is what you're gonna choose. So first of all, ooh, look at that! As an Asimar, you also learn a shit ton of abilities. That's pretty cool. I forgot about that. Yay! But these you automatically learn. So as a paladin, you get to choose 2 of the following skills. All right. So you got athletics, which is basically how athletic and strong you are. It feeds off your strength. You got insight, which is actually no, you already have insight. Yeah, you already have insight. Insight is basically your ability to look at a person and judge them, and like see if they're telling lies, see if they're distraught, and stuff like that. But you already have that. Intimidation, as the name implies, is your ability to intimidate someone. Medicine is your general knowledge of medicine. Persuasion, it's your ability to convince people without lying. And religion is your knowledge of religion. You can pick 2 of these.
Probably athletics and intimidation.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. So that means you have a +5 in athletics and a +5 in intimidation. Whenever you roll for any of these, you add 5 to whatever the result is.
Go.
Yeah, let's go indeed. Okay, while I have you then, please roll me a 1d10 to see what your HP will be for the session.
1d10.
Yes, so /R 1d10. Oh shit! Wow!
Oh.
Wow! Wow! Max roll. Oh, by the way, you can reroll once, but you only get one more reroll. But max roll, nice. This means with a +2 Constitution, your HP at level 2 is 24.
Let's go.
You're using up all the luck.
Yeah. This means Pural can get stabbed by a goblin with a knife like 12 times and still live. Speaking of a goblin with a knife, RB, it's your turn.
You just call this the beginner's luck.
Yeah, that's fair. RB, D20, please roll it.
A D20?
Yeah. No, sorry, D10.
I was gonna say, how are you sure about that?
Let's see if you get more HP than the paladin. Because you could.
Nope.
Nope. Not quite, no. All right, so that is 13 plus 5, so you start with 18 HP. It's not bad.
Yeep.
That's in the temporary. 18. There we go.
That hefty constitution coming in handy there.
Yeah, no, it is.
Pull up
It
the
is.
slack.
It is. It is. It is. All right, so let's go with Hurricane. Hurricane, roll me that constitution, please. You are a monk, so you rolled a D8.
A D8? Okay.
Yes, yes.
One D8 coming right up. Good job.
Oh, you have to do
Oh,
slash
no, I forgot the
slash
sign.
R. Yeah, slash R space 1d8.
I didn't lie. I said 1D8 coming right up. So.
That is fair. That is very true.
Oh,
That's
I
very
did it
true.
wrong. I did it wrong again.
It's
It's R slash. So dumb.
It's totally fine. Don't worry.
Okay. R slash 1D8
It's actually slash R on D8.
slash R.
Waiting with
There we
anticipation.
go.
3.
Oh, no!
Mm.
I'm so weak. I can't lift anything, and if you hit me with a paper airplane or like maybe stab me once, I'm gone.
So you have 13 HP. It's not bad. I mean, you could have less HP.
Yeah.
It's not like we're doing a horror camp.
Not like
shot or
oh
anything.
my god, that's right.
It's a funny one though.
Yeah. All right, so Hallam, it's your turn. Last one. Roll a d8 for me. Oh, oh! Look at the old man. Look at the old man with 20 HP.
Yeah, boys.
He survived this long for a reason.
That is, oh my god, that actually fits. That actually fits. So
Well, I'm not gonna say a lot, but my wife's cooking.
ah yes, the wife's cooking is what allow you to live this long. All right, so to reiterate before we end this wonderful session 0, you'll have at least a week to take care of your character sheets. Seg, I'll take care of yours. I will ask you some questions depending on a few stuff, but that's fine. And if you guys have any questions throughout this character creation process, no problem at all to ask me about any of it. Now, we have puzzles, wonderful puzzles playing Hurricane, the Win Ganassi monk. Mares playing Hallam, the Huffling cleric. Have Seg playing Purol, the fallen Aasimar paladin. And finally, my beloved Raining Blades, playing Filth, the goblin fighter. This is going to be an exciting horror one-shot. I look forward to playing with y'all. And I look forward to whatever happens, to see how you guys handle it. And I hope you all enjoy it. And I hope you all enjoyed the session 0. It was a quick one, but we got through everything, so no worries, no problems. So I do have one question, and that is, do any of you have any other questions that you want to ask me before we end?
No questions asked.
I'm just hyped.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, hype. All right.
Me too.
Nice. Good. Right, so I'm going to find someone real quick to raid, and then we can go into the whole planning of the things. All right, let's see.
By the way, guys, if you could send me a character description, so maybe I could doodle some concept stuff.
Goddamn, puzzles is amazing. I just want to say puzzles is amazing.
An angel.
Drawing machine.
You
A machine? Oh, I thought you said draw a machine.
no.
No,
You
no,
are a
no.
drawing machine.
No war
Yes,
for
I
yes,
was
yes.
characters.
like, I could draw an ice cream machine.
All right, so we're gonna raid. Friend of mine, Zvix, wonderful person, doing art currently. It's oh no. Oh wait, what? No, that was wrong. Raid. Let's not mess this up, please. Please. Yes, that's the one. Right, so we're reading Svix. He's doing art right now. Yes. If you have, it's raid, or if you have a sub. If you're cool and you have a sub, you can use this. Let's give Z our support, and yeah, tune in 1 week from now, more or less. So we're gonna have a session 0. It's gonna be fun. I really look forward to this. But yeah, let's do this, shall we, guys? Love you all very much. Good night.